We're making a twist on a Filipino noodle dish called Pancit Palabok with a little bit of uni. In the Philippines, you'll hear the word pancit thrown around quite a bit. It just basically means noodle stir fry. There's lots of variations of it. Today we're making the Palabok version. So usually they use some ground pork, some smoked fish that's deep fried, some nice rice noodles, and then they use anatto powder to give that beautiful orange color. Now we're gonna make it slightly different by using some uni tongues just to kind of bring some creaminess to the whole dish. So we're gonna start by cutting up some garlic, which I'm gonna use to just flavor my ground pork. A little bit of oil, my garlic goes in, and then we'll directly put in our ground pork. I really just wanna sear it quickly and just make sure that all those pieces kind of separate. Once your pork is half cooked, we can go ahead and add in our shrimp. Now we're gonna take a little bit of uni and just place all that in here. And then we'll just mash it together and then stir fry it a little bit as well. This will cook really quickly. And then we're gonna add some anatto powder. So this is really what makes the dish a beautiful orange. So that gets diluted in here. A bit of water and then a little bit of cornstarch. And it just has a very kind of nice peppery flavor to it that's similar to turmeric. We use it a lot in Filipino cooking. So we're gonna cover all this up with a little bit of shrimp broth. And then we can start adding some of our cornstarch and anatto mix. What we're looking for here is a nice thick sauce. When our sauce is nice and thick, we can go ahead and keep it to the side. Then to our wok, we're gonna add a little bit more oil, and then we're gonna take our smoked white fish here, and all we wanna do is use a little bit of it just to kind of flake out. So I just wanna get that nice and flaky and crispy. So that's almost good to go. What we can do now is plate the whole dish together. So I've got some beautiful rice noodles here that were cooked in pork broth. In the Philippines, actually, when they do this, the noodles are slightly warm, they're not hot. So that's very important because the sauce is just nice and hot. I'm not really sure why they serve it like that, but that's how it's made traditionally. Right on top of this, we're gonna put the sauce we made a while ago. And then we're gonna throw on our crispy smoked fish here. So that goes right on top. A little bit of crunchy pork rinds. Some peanuts. And this is very important, this is where we actually add the seasoning. So a little bit of fish sauce goes right on top. And then finally, we're gonna put in 2 hard-boiled eggs. And then just to give the dish a little bit of green, we're gonna go ahead and chop up some scallions. Right on top. And that is how you make a very kind of quick, simple, yet really interesting Filipino noodle stir-fry of pancit. Palabok.